Grand Rising guys, what's going on, Grand Rising guys? Yeah, man, out here vibing out, man, chilling for the AM, man. Up here at the plantation. Like the plantation? You know, work is work. Somebody got to do it. Whether you work for yourself, whether you work for others, man, somebody got to do it. But anyway, man, just want to touch on some topics, man, that may be controversial to some. And it's 4 topics that I know off the top of my head that's very controversial. And I seem to touch on these topics because I believe one day we might be in a space where we're not able to express ourselves, you know, in such capacity like the freedoms we have now. You know what I'm saying? And I can be wrong. But anyway, man, the 4 topics off the top of my head that's very controversial are of course, racism, you know, the whole black and white thing, you know, and, you know, it's still division, and in some places it's stronger than others, but racism, man, you know, racism, I don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon, at least not in my lifetime, you know what I mean? Racism is around, you know, as long as one group hogging all of the resources, I'm convinced that, you know, they'll do whatever it takes to maintain authority or superiority when it comes to hogging those resources, you know, and the inhumane part, you know, very detestable, you know what I'm saying? And anyway, racism. All right, that's one, okay? What's another controversial topic that people don't like to talk about and discuss? The alphabet community. People don't like to talk about the alphabet community, you know, it's very sensitive to some, you know, and a lot of times you just have to play along to get along, you know. It's not to say that that's right, but that's just how things are, you know, play along to get along. You're not going to sit and tell me as an adult, you know, as an adult male, you're going to convince me that you're a woman, or as a woman, you're going to convince me you're a man. Like I say, I may not agree with the lifestyle, but when it comes to my family members, my co-workers, my friends, my neighbors, certain organizations, you know, people of the alphabet community, they are around. You know, they are around, you know, at least in my lifetime. So like I say, I would say, you know, treat every human with respect. You may not agree with the lifestyle, but, you know, people are deserving of respect, all right? So let's respect one another. But that's another sensitive subject matter. What's another one? Oh, let me see. What's another one? Believe it or not, marital status in the black community, that's a sensitive subject. You know, single, unmarried, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the single rate, you know, in the black community is very high, like amongst the women, you know, and so I guess it's safe to say feminism, marital status, that's a sensitive, you know, that's a sensitive subject right there for many, man, you know. And speaking of that, you know, well, you know, and the last one off the top of my head, I said I was gonna name a few off the top of my head. Politics. That's a very sensitive subject right there. You know, the whole, you know, left and right, you know, black and white, up and down. You know what I mean? You know, people's political views. That's another sensitive one right there. But yeah, man. I'm gonna show y'all a little small clip of what's inspired this video, because I'm gonna touch on one of the topics. And again, you know, it's just my viewpoints. You know what I mean? You know, it's to convince you, the viewer, that something is extremely wrong. That's my whole goal, to convince you as the viewer something is extremely wrong. All right, here we go. Let's get over into it. All right, so here's a picture of the young girl, Glorilla, the rapper. It's a picture posted by Rico Freeman. It says, like she said, who ain't thick? Then versus now. So someone made a picture then versus now. I reckon it's Rico Freeman, but anyway, let's go up to the top. It says, generally speaking, if we take away the weave, veneers / teeth, lashes, drawed on eyebrows, breast job, butt job, tummy tuck, makeup, take away all the weird science from most women, white, black, Asian, Latina / Hispanic, etc., what would be left to attract a man? And that's the question. Not boy. So generally speaking, so this ain't pertaining to Glorilla, but again, if you take away the teeth, the lashes, the fake hair, the drawn on eyebrows, hiding up under the makeup, tummy tucks, possibly tummy tucks, breast job, butt shots, butt job, whatever you call it, makeup. If you take away all of those things, what's left of the female? What's left of the female? Whether Western world, whether you're from Africa, South America, like what's left to attract a man? And that's the question. And anyone could answer. So as you can see, there was a then and now photo of the young female rapper Glorilla, and basically, again, keyword generally speaking. So it's not to target her, but just being on social media. Again, this is what inspired the video, to see that photo of then and now. And she's not the only one, okay? And and just to kind of level out the playing field, it's a lot of celebrities that had the bridge of their nose done. Whether it be Holly Berry, whether it be Sierra, Nene Leakes, or well, I'm not 100% sure about Nene Leakes or whatnot, but because some of these women, they out, they speak about it, they outspoke, I mean, but no, they spoke on it, man, and it ain't no shame in their game. Like, if they had work done, they don't mind telling you, is what I'm saying, and so again, when it comes to it being a sensitive subject matter, it's because when you talk about the how do I say this without offending anyone? When you highlight the imperfections, in other words, if you're a female and you walk around with weave, right? Then we know, like, that's not your real hair. It can be stylish. Yeah, it can be stylish. I mean, if you wear micro braids, that's very stylish. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. If you, again, if you say, I'm going to arch my eyebrows, some go as far as drawing them on. They'll cut them off and they'll draw them back on. Some have it tattooed on. And yeah, and it's freedom of choice. You get to do all of those things if that's something you choose to do. You know what I'm saying? The eyelashes, they go and buy the eyelashes. You can, man, you can get some eyelashes long as train smoke. You know what I'm saying? And regardless of how much guys speak about it and talk about it, them females, they clearly, looking good for their friends, and their family members. They doing this for other females. They can't possibly be doing it for dudes, because a lot of them, they do it and they still don't like end up married. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, you got the BBLs. I just found out that's a Brazilian butt lift. I've been hearing it all along, but like I say, you get a certain age, it's like, what, I ain't, whatever. But anyway, then you got the breast job. So it's like, people gonna get they boobs done, and so it's a lot of different stuff that people do now. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to, decipher. You know what I'm saying? So the whole reason I think it's a sensitive subject matter is because, again, you highlight their imperfections. Right now, I mean, let me give you a quick example, man. King Herod, how you pronounce it? Herod, Herod. Some say Herod, Herod. Anyway, King found out doggone the gosh, how do I say it? That Jesus was gonna be born, right? Okay, the prophecy spoke on, you know, the Messiah coming. And King Herod looking like, man, you know what, forget all of that. Like, you know, he running the show, whoop the woo, and it's been prophesized about. So he figured, hey, I'm gonna eliminate him, and then I'm gonna stay in power, and I'm gonna be that guy. You know what I'm saying? This is me paraphrasing, right? So he decided, you know what, since I don't know which baby it is, I'm gonna unalive all of the newborns that are being born, and I'm gonna unalive them, you know what I'm saying, to make sure I eliminate them. Long story short, doggone, that didn't work. But anyway, the government ended up doing the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Here go Yahshua, who y'all know is Jesus, you know. Oh, I love Jesus, I love the Lord. That's what many of you say. But anyway, I know him as Yahshua, you know what I'm saying? So Yahshua out here, you know, he done went and picked disciples, you know what I'm saying? He's spreading the gospel, you know what I'm saying? And he gaining followers, you know what I'm saying? He getting momentum as he go, right? Government looking like, wait a minute, man. The doctrine that he's spreading go against doggone what we stand for and doggone, you know, what it is we do. So if he keep going at this rate, we gonna be looked at as a liar, and people gonna start following, you know, his doctrine. You know what I'm saying? So shoot, you know what? We got to eliminate him, shawty, because if we don't, he's gonna disrupt our system, and no one is bigger than our system. The system is the system. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, forget this, man. We're gonna bang him up for treason, and by any means necessary, you know, we'll eliminate him if we have to. They was on that type of time, because we can't have you going around preaching your doctrine, and then people starting to doggone believe what you saying, and then they not listening to us no more. Then they not gonna follow us. So now we looked at as a liar, or we looked at as this. And I'm saying all that to say, doggone, that's kind of how it is when you speak on women's imperfection, because it's kind of like, shoot, society done taught a lot of women that doggone, you not attractive and you not beautiful without our products. So in other words, doggone, whether, you know, you call it a scam, or, you know, they finesse the women, you know what I'm saying? These folk running a business, you feel me? They running a business, so it's kind of like we're trying to sell our product. We're trying to doggone use our weird science. And I did say weird science. Yeah, weird science. Y'all remember that TV show in the early 90s, what, 91, 92? I'm telling my age. Anyway, but yeah, so they running a business. So if they can doggone say, you know what, here go the Western world beauty standards, this celebrity right here, this celebrity right there, Jane Doe, you know what I mean? This is how beauty's supposed to be. Then they finessing don't work, because when I say a billion, like $billion industry, billions of dollars, because women doggone looking like, forget this, I want to be beautiful. I want to look like old girl that was in the movie. I want to look like that superstar singer. You know what I'm saying? So they'll go to whatever extent they have to, you know what I'm saying, to be beautiful according to Western world standards. You know what I'm saying? So they'll buy the fake hair. You know what I'm saying? They'll make it blonde like the European. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially the black women. Not to say that other women don't. They do too now. Like I say, you know, and this ain't just, you know, particularly black women. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got a lot of women who go out here and buy the makeup. You know what I'm saying? They get the facelift, the Botox, the lip injections. I mean, it's so much weird science going on. You know what I'm saying? That it's kind of hard for people to doggone, like, is that real? Is it fake? But anyway, back to the point, man. Like I say, when you expose it and you highlight it, then it's kind of like you unveiling and lifting up the mask. You putting a mirror in their face. You know what I'm saying? You putting a mirror in their face and saying, look, shawty, you know, you exposing the skeletons in the closet. And that's what makes it so sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And women don't like that. I didn't want you doggone highlighting. I didn't want you doggone exposing me and my fake beauty, because it's not the natural one. The natural one is the real one, right? The natural one is the real one. The fake one is the artificial one is the fake one. So natural beauty, that's the real one. Artificial is the fake one. You know what I'm saying? So being that I don't naturally look like this, if I go spend the money, I can look beautiful according to Western world. Right? All right. So I mean, I hope that wasn't too confusing. Now, the deeper message is, okay, what are the youth gonna think? What is the youth going to think when they grow up seeing mommy, auntie, their neighbors, their school teachers, just all of the women around them? This is what they do to this is their idea of being beautiful or looking nice, you know. Now meanwhile, like I say, the cosmetic doggone industry, they booming. That was their whole goal. Hey, you ugly, you want to look nice, come see us. Come see us. We'll give you that perfect shape like that superstar, you know, that celebrity who we doggone propped up in front of y'all and doggone idolized. You know what I'm saying? We don't put them, you know, and that's how a lot of celebrities are being used. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put them in the forefront, and then when people, you know, make them center of attention, and then the masses will look at them and say, you know what? I want to look like her. I want to look like that superstar. I want to look like that movie star, and then they'll take whatever drastic steps to obtain just that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Again, man. Just want to highlight it again. That's what made this subject matter so sensitive to a lot of women, because they don't want you exposing that. We don't want you saying, doggone, I went and had doggone my teeth done, you know. And dudes do it too. Like I say, this ain't, you know, dudes do it too, you know. But like I say, and I'm not gonna lie. Now, more and more of dudes this day and age, they going to get the fake hairline. These dudes, they wearing makeup. They going to get the hair pieces now. They taking pills to you know, to make their private part enlarged. They, you know, they're going to get surgeries. They got all type of machinery and other objects that you know, to beef themselves up. You know, fake six packs, and more dudes, they starting to fall over into that trap as well. So, like I say, it's not just the females anymore, but it's billions of dollars to be made off the females. That's a whole industry within itself. You keep them single, they'll buy your books, they'll buy all of the makeup to obtain beauty. And then, like I say, I don't think it done on them that, okay, what was the whole objective, you know, to spending that money? You know, I thought maybe it'll land you a husband and you can, you know, create a family and be happily ever after. But, you know, again, that's the thing with fake. You know, that's the thing about a lie. Once you tell one lie, you got to tell another one to support it. You know what I'm saying? Like, fake is fake, man. Let's just, come on, man. Let's call a spade a spade. Fake is fake. Fake is fake. A lie is a lie. Yeah, man. So, shoot, man. And where all of the real men at? Where all of the real men at? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, you know, did all this fake stuff and now you looking for a real man. You know, that kind of look real quick, man, real quick. That kind of reminds me, man, of, like I say, you know, women doggone, and that long list of the male standards, you know what I'm saying? I want a tall guy. I want a handsome guy. I want an intelligent guy. I want a guy that's preferably got his own business or make X amount of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Whether he have his own business or not, I want him to have but so much money. I want him to pay the bills and take care of me. I want him to be able to put it down in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? This, that, and the third. And it's a long list of what they require and what they want. If a guy come and say, hey, what will I get out of the deal being an upstanding man? I'm a man with no children. I meet your criteria and your expectations. All right, you know what I'm saying? You find me handsome. You know what I'm saying? I'm over 6 feet tall. You know what I'm saying? I believe in monogamy. You know what I'm saying? Willing to, you know, meet all of that right there. But what do I get out of the deal? What do I get out of the deal? Do I get a real woman? Do I get a real woman who's gonna wear her natural hair? Do I get a real woman that's gonna doggone bring me peace first and foremost? Am I gonna get a woman that's gonna cooperate with me and let me be the head? Not let me be the head, but acknowledge me as the head, right? Acknowledge me as the head. Is that 1 Corinthians, 13? Help me out, y'all. Is it 11:3? Head of the household. God, the Lord, the man, the woman, then the child, right? That's the biblical structure, right? Right? It's in the book of 1 Corinthians, right? Will you be able to prepare a meal? Will you be a nurturer? Will you stay in your feminine energy because that's where your power lie? Ding, ding, ding. That's where your real power lie, in femininity and being soft. How you gonna beat me being me? You gonna beat me being a man? You gonna beat me being a man? You gonna tell me what a man's supposed to be? You can sit here day in, day out and go down a long list and tell me what a man's supposed to be. So what do a woman supposed to be? I'll be that if you be this. It's innate. It's natural. I am who I am, right? So we're not gonna jump into all of that. We're not gonna make it about that. But again, like I say, very sensitive, very sensitive. All right, guys. Just want to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for vibing out with me. You know what I'm saying, during this AM. You know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all know Throwback Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I'll be doing my videos for Throwback Thursday. You know what I'm saying? And just want to leave on a positive note. If you're an adult, of course, you know, hey, you living, you know, as an adult, hey, if you got freedom of choice, man, and you want to make the decisions to do any of those things, of course, you're an adult. Just live with your decisions. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we are conveying a message to the children. You know, if you sit back and you see the innocence of a child, is that something you want to, you know, encourage a child to do? To say, hey, you're not naturally beautiful and you don't need to be you. You need to be someone else instead of yourself. Me as a guy, if I'm busy trying to look like Denzel, who gonna look like me? You get what I'm saying? If I'm trying to look like one of your favorite celebrities or whatever guy that y'all like, imagine me trying to look like whatever guy that y'all deem to be handsome and special and this, that, and the third. If I'm trying to be him, who gonna be me? That part. If I come with cavities, chipped teeth, chipped tooth, whatever the case may be, a not so perfect hairline, hey, what you see is what, you know, is what it is. I don't have on no makeup. I'm not waking up putting on no damn makeup. I'm gonna brush my teeth, floss my teeth, wash my face, doggone, and, you know, work out, you know what I mean, here, there, you know, and not get too big, and it's what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I thank God, man, you know, like, for who I am, and I love myself. I mean, you know, styling my hair, that's one thing, you know what I'm saying? Maybe add some color if I choose to. Yeah, that's another thing. But no, man, you ain't, you know, that weird science stuff, I ain't, no. And for some who say, you know what, I had to get a fake leg, or I had to doggone, one of my breasts were removed due to cancer, and I went that route because of that reason. Or something happened to me, you know, and I had multiple teeth knocked out, and this the reason I took that route. Just live with your choices is all I'm saying, man. Be your authentic self, man. But if you're doing it for other reasons, you know what I'm saying, because you don't believe yourself to be beautiful and due to self-hatred, then you know, I say find a way to face it, you know, outside of you know, versus running. You know, find other ways to deal with it versus running. You know, seek some therapy. You know, do the best you can, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, just want to leave on a positive note, you know what I'm saying? If it makes you happy and you glad that these things are in place, as long as they're your original ideas. But if society pressured you and made you feel ugly and told you to go out and spend your money so their businesses can thrive, then those are all of the wrong reasons. Those are all of the wrong reasons right there, to be honest, you know. But if you love God, you believe in yourself, and you should love yourself. Self-love, you know what I'm saying? Self-love don't mean buy fake things and be fake. You know what I mean? Hey, man, look, that's my time, man. You know, thanks for vibing out with me, guys. Over and out.